Here's your first look at the Defiant, a really unique World War II game set in China with espionage and really cool action. Next up, take a look at the extremely violent real-life story video game called Slackjaw.
I've been watching you for some time. I recognize that lonely look in your eyes, although we haven't even met yet. I know that you feel it. I know that you feel it. I know that you feel it. I know that you I know that our love is true.
Next up, take a look at Defect, which is kind of the Judge Dredd game that we've all been waiting for. It's in a cyberpunk world and it's a brutal FPS.
Would kill us. We're like crabs in a barrel, fighting to get to the top. Pulled down by everyone else. By justice. That only knows how to place its boot on your neck. By outlaws that couldn't care less if you lived or died. You want to know the way to survive? You fight. Fight like a starving dog. I'm Neil.
Next up, take a look at Crimson Desert. I don't think I've seen any game that looks this beautiful. The world is absolutely massive. You can do so much. You can explore different locations, different biomes that all have their unique monsters, unique villagers, all doing their day-to-day routine that don't need you to be in front of them to actually do something. And there's so much to it. There looks to be so many quests, so many things that you can do, so many activities. It looks awesome. Check it out.
The point in us saying
Well, I'll be damned. A grey man? Here of all places.
masterpieces forged from fire. Going through an unfortunate storm.
You seek radiant fragments that fall from the sky. Is that right?
What's it to you?
Oh, mere curiosity. Now, to work! No further destruction, I assure you. Do your worst, Remain!
I heard there's gold on the Grey Mane's head. Then let's go hunt ourselves a Grey Mane.
You!
The Grey Mane!
Not here to fight.
Who the fuck asked? We were setting off to find you anyway. The branch masters put a generous bounty on your head. 1 whole gold piece.
Seems a bit low.
Please. These men have no sense of hospitality. I beg forgiveness on their behalf.
Next up, take a look at a Silent Desolation, which is looking like quite the unique action building survival game. It's like Death Stranding, but more action and more survival. It looks really unique and actually really realistic. Check it out.
New here, A Silent Desolation is a third-person survival game created by just one person. In this game, you step into the shoes of a lone survivor who has crash-landed on a desolate Earth. Your mission? To reactivate an old space shuttle launch base and navigate through a world that's fallen into ruin. Today we're going to talk about the amazing progress that's been made over the last few months. So, let's get started. One of the biggest changes recently is the complete rework of the lighting and overall environment. The lighting mood has shifted from a constant overcast to a dramatic sunset, which really enhances the post-apocalyptic atmosphere. Additionally, the environment and textures have been tweaked to look more degraded, adding to the desolate feel. These changes make the game world feel much more immersive and visually striking. One of the major systems implemented in the game is the dynamic weather. It's designed to add challenge and variety to your gameplay. You'll need to be mindful of the cold, acid rain, and atmospheric gas levels that consume more oxygen. Crafting and placing the right equipment will be crucial. The dynamic weather system combines predefined and random cycles, so snow might turn into acid rain in the next cycle. This allows for control over the weather patterns while ensuring everything feels fresh and unpredictable. And of course, it's all persistent. If you exit the game and come back later, the weather will be exactly as you left it. The entities have been completely revamped since the first video. Their design is now much more unique. The detection system has also been changed. Now simply being close will start to reveal some of the entities, moving away from the flashlight-based system that could be frustrating. If an entity detects you, you're dead. Also, don't forget these creatures only appear when the acid rain is present, but they can also be hidden inside buildings. Another threat in the game is radiation, which is generally easy to detect. Rocks float above irradiated areas, providing a visual cue to the extent of radiation. If a player is exposed too long, they will die. This mechanic will be developed further in future updates. In this post-apocalyptic world, rain isn't just a challenge, it's a deadly threat. Getting caught in the rain will damage your character, making finding shelter a top priority. But the dangers don't stop there. Rain can also ruin any equipment left out in the open. That's why it's crucial to choose high-quality materials when crafting your gear, ensuring it can withstand the harsh conditions and last longer. So always keep an eye on the weather and protect yourself and your equipment from the relentless rain. Another way to protect yourself from the harsh weather is by constructing outposts. These outposts are resource intensive but offer significant benefits. They provide a safe place for the player to sleep, grow crops, collect water, and craft equipment. You can place them anywhere there's enough space, making them a versatile and essential part of your survival strategy. In addition to the winter biome, which is the game's starting area, players will have the opportunity to explore other regions on Earth. These include a volcanic zone and a desert area. Currently, these additional areas are in the conceptual stage and are not the main priority. One of the most important locations in the game is the launch base, which will serve as your headquarters deep underground. Here, you will be able to craft your equipment, respawn, cultivate food, and keep track of the components needed to reactivate the Space Shuttle launch base from the control room. In addition to surviving and exploring on Earth, players will venture to unique locations like the Moon, Mars, and Callisto. These exotic destinations are accessed through hidden teleporters that you will discover during your exploration.
Next up, take a look at Phantom Blade Zero. Every single time that we have new gameplay from this game, I'm blown away every single time, guys. It looks amazing. The combat looks absolutely brutal. Next up, take a look at Decadent, which is quite the unique horror action game where you switch between some kind of dimension or you switch between different worlds in real time. It looks, again, extremely brutal.
This is something else.
Awake already, eh? I wasn't sure you'd make it, mate. Patched up as best I could, but a fever set in. And, well...
I've had worse. But who are you? Why would you help me?
Oh, just a humble merchant seizing an opportunity. You look like someone who could use my wares. These are dangerous parts, after all.
Huh. Well, let me see.
Ah, you have a good eye. Top of the line. We'll blow ahead.
You! Here! No! No! What have I done? This is not happening. What is this place? Keep it together, Lauren. Find a way out. Finally! Carter, this is not the time. I'm rather busy.
Do not believe what you see.
Bullcrap! You won't get her this time! I won't let you! Let her go! Don't be afraid. You're safe now. I saved you. What the? Tenebris, Maledictum, Aeternum, Mortis, Upgrade!
Carter! Is that you?
Next up, take a look at Empire of the Ants. We finally have our gameplay walkthrough of this game and it looks amazing. It's like a Total War game but with ants and you can control your own ant. It looks really amazing. I can't wait for this one. Next up, take a look at the quiet place, the road ahead, which kind of looks like Alien Isolation. I really hope that it is similar to that game. Every single sound, every single movement that you make is extremely important in this game, and if you do something wrong, the monsters are coming for you and you're dead in an instant. There's a lot of exploration, a lot of survival. It looks awesome.
We've seen how the creatures invaded her. In the road ahead, you'll experience navigating a silent world, quietly sneaking by and outsmarting these apex predators, using whatever you can find in your environment for your advantage. You might hide yourself behind objects in bushes or even cardboard boxes. However, traditionally hidden tactics are ineffective against the creatures, as they respond to auditory cues rather than visual ones. So, for the benefit of your survival, we've given you a flashlight. While it doesn't directly help you as a tool for noise reduction or distraction, it does help you navigate many of the dark spaces in the game so that you can see and avoid all things that might make noise around you. You'll also be equipped with a phonometer, a tool that measures sound. The right column on a phonometer indicates how much sound you are making, while the left column indicates how much ambient noise is around you. For instance, if you are standing near running water, the ambient noise levels may be quite high. This gives you the chance to make sounds that are masked by the water and stay undetected by any nearby creatures. Finding ambient sound sources can be quite rare though, so most of the time you'll need to find other things to work with. Empty bottles, for instance, can be picked up and thrown to create a loud distraction to attract the attention of the creatures. Sandbags, on the other hand, give you an opportunity to create your own silent pathways across surfaces that will have otherwise generated a lot of sound when walking over. And in some places that still have functional electricity, you may even find ways of temporarily stunning creatures. Throughout this whole game, hide and seek, your main goal is always finding your way to safety. This can be done by following specific directions left behind by other survivors, or with a little ingenuity and puzzle solving. But whatever you do, just don't make a sound.
Next up, take a look at Green Hawk Platoon. I've been waiting for a Green Army Man game like this for so long, and it's an FPS multiplayer game where you play in a kid's bedroom, in a backyard, you know, the kind of stuff that where Green Army Mans actually play.
Command points and hold out for additional reinforcements.
Yes, sir!
Be careful in there.
Follow me if you want to live.
I'm on Overwatch!
Keep me on the sidelines, will ya?
Stick me on the front lines. I don't care.
Hold on to your butts!
Throwing frag! Copy that.
Sounds like a plan, Sam.
Enemy aircraft! Hit the dirt! Hope they've got insurance. Whoops! That was easy.
That's about time!
Good work, soldiers. The landing zone is secured and our forces are moving in. Nicely done, boys.
Let's throw some ice cream party to celebrate. 穿过前面的寺庙，就能到巨象脚下了。
他会出现吗？
现实不会抛弃同伴，换成法格萨也会遵守约定。
如果他见到我之后发现我不是，
只要按我说的做就好。
Game, take a look at Acts of Blood, which is a brutal action combat game. If you guys have been waiting for some kind of new Sleeping Dogs game or a spiritual successor to Sleeping Dogs, this is what you've been waiting for. It looks amazing, check it out.
Out of finger noodles. I'll get some later. Forgot to take out the trash again. Been a while since I played that. Might need to buy heavier dumbbells later. Nothing to do here. No PSB football match to stream. All set?